6 and weighs roughly 60 pounds. The Aurora Police Department's K-9 team, drone pilots, detectives, crisis intervention unit, and Aurora Emergency Management Agency search and rescue team are actively searching for Moyotl. Police are asking anyone with information about his whereabouts to call detectives immediately. The Kane County Office of Emergency Management is working with the Illinois Emergency Management Agency and Office of Homeland Security to determine if Kane County qualifies for financial assistance due to the impact of the severe storms early this week. They are looking for information from Kane County businesses who may have uninsured or underinsured losses related to the storms, such as structural damage to buildings, loss of business due to power outage, and loss of inventory due to damage or power outage. If your business has any of those or similar expenses related to the storms on Sunday and Monday, email Kane County EOC at kanecountyil.gov. The Daily Herald reports a member of the Kane County Office of Emergency Management staff will reach out to you if they need further information. Farm equipment maker John Deere says it will no longer sponsor social or cultural awareness events. They became the latest major U.S. company to distance itself from diversity and inclusion measures. In a statement posted Tuesday to social media platform X, John Deere also said it would audit all training materials to ensure the absence of socially motivated messages in compliance with federal and local laws. It did not specify what those messages would include. The Kane County Fair continues through the weekend. Tonight at 7:30, it's the Professional Championship Bull Riders and Cowgirls. Tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m., Mark Atkins will perform, and the Bull Riders and Cowgirls will continue at 7:30. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Keep informed with everything that's going on with the Radio Shopping Show by joining our VIP Text Club today. All you have to do is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. In 10 innings Sunday at Wrigley, the Cubs got by the Diamondbacks 2-1. Hector Neris earned the win. He improves to 8-2. He pitched the 10th and struck out one and also walked one. Shota Imanaga went 7 innings, allowing just 1 run on 2 hits with 10 strikeouts and a walk. Arizona's Eugenio Suarez hit a solo homer in the 7th, putting the D-backs up 1-0. The Cubs tied it in the 9th. Seiya Suzuki with an RBI single. Then with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 10th, Nico Horner drew a walk. The Royals beat the White Sox 4-1. Chicago drops to a major league worst 27-74. Seth Lugo with a complete game 3 hitter. He struck out 6 in the win for the Royals. They're now tied with Minnesota 5 games out of first place in the AL Central. Kansas City has wins in 3 straight. The White Sox losing skid has hit 7. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select a new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
If there's one sale I'm always going to shop, it's Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. I just saved an extra 25% because I spent $75. But even if you spend less, you can still save with 20.
Sunday, July 21st at 1 p.m. is PJ Masks Meet and Greet and Shriners Day game. Come on out and meet PJ Masks. A special ticket package is available and will guarantee your spot to meet PJ Masks. Presented by Waterville Advisors. Specialty jerseys will be auctioned off benefiting Shriners Children's Hospital. Enjoy a Schaumburg Club brunch buffet special in the Schaumburg Club. Reserve your space early as capacity is limited. Game ticket is required. Also, pregame catch on the field and postgame autographs presented by Wintrust.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
Welcome to Open Book, the Gail Borden Library Show dedicated to our vibrant community. Join us as we explore local stories, events, and engage with authors, community leaders, and residents who make Elgin extraordinary. Brought to you in part by KCT Credit Union, where your financial well-being is their top priority. And now, here's your host, Leah Unser.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Open Book on a beautiful Monday morning. This is Matt filling in for Leah here. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you are enjoying your wonderful Monday morning here. Welcome to Open Book with the Gail Borden Public Library District. And we are also, of course, sponsored by KCT Credit Union. You can become a part of KCT, where your financial well-being is their top priority. Visit kctcu.org for more information. Now, we're in the middle of the summertime here season. The sun is ablazing, as well as, of course, also the temperatures. And we're also starting to get ready also for the school time period as we get closer into September and October. Well, what we also have going on here, too, is we have some special guests who are going to be talking a little bit about things that are coming up more towards those months. So I want to welcome here, too. I'll make sure to bring my screen up here so that we can see both of our lovely guests. We have special guests today, Jessica, who is the coordinator of Hispanic Services, and Madeline, who's the director of Hispanic Services. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are both of you doing today?
Very good. Thanks for having us.
All right. Thanks so much for coming in today. If you want to pull the mic just a little bit closer so that we can catch your voice there. Very nice. So, Jessica, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved.
I started off as coordinator of Hispanic Services. I've been in that position for about 2 years, but with Gail Borden overall, almost 4 years. So it's been very exciting. I started off with the Children's Department, and then kind of worked my way up to Hispanic Services. Being fully bilingual, I wanted to kind of serve and put my skills to good use. So
very nice. That's awesome. Jessica Carapia, is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice. And then we have Madeline Villalobos. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Director of Hispanic Services. If you want to tell us a little bit what got you interested and also how you started off within these services.
Yes, I have been also the director of Hispanic Services for 2 years, as long as Jessica has been in our department. And but I started with the library 10 years ago.
Okay.
I started as a readership storyteller and would visit all the preschools in the area. And so I've always done outreach because I love bringing the library to where folks are. And but then from there, I pursued a master's degree, became a librarian, and so I became a digital equity librarian. And then from there, I moved on to my current position as a director of Hispanic Services. It's been a real joy, bringing cultural and traditional programs to the community, and I have a great team.
Awesome. Yeah, and Elgin is such a great community to be a part of as well. And yeah, that's the Gail Borden Public Library here on Open Book. Very nice. Well, thank you so much for those wonderful introductions. What I wanted to start off here was talking a little bit about the Hispanic Heritage Month, which runs from September 15th through October 15th. It's a time to recognize the contributions and influence of Hispanic Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. What we have here is actually on their website. It's gailborden.info/HHM. And there are some local events and things that you can check out here if you want to touch base a little bit on what's to be expected.
So yeah, you're going to see a lot of events throughout Elgin and just celebrating Hispanic heritage. But our capstone event, of course, is going to be October 5th, Saturday from 2 to 4. And our theme this year is going to be celebrating our roots. So that's going to be amazing. We're going to have food, music. You'll see different dresses, traditions. And this year we're going to highlight Venezuela, Colombia, and Mexico. So we're going to see dances from those countries. We'll have musicians, and just it's just elevating our Hispanic experience here in Elgin.
I love that because I love family history and I love preserving, and I think that that's great that that you, of course, do that as well. I think that everyone should do, especially such wonderful heritage here too. And then again, if you go to their website, galeborden.info, you can find information on this. So it does talk a little bit about like coming up on September 16th, Mexican Independence Day celebration with the dances. I know that the Elgin Symphony Orchestra is also going to be there too, so that should be nice. There's also coming up here, if you go a little bit later into October, there's going to be the music and art, the universal languages too, which talks about celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with special dance and musical performances as well too. So that's very, very cool. So that's one of the things that's coming up. Just a kind of an overview of the Heritage Month. Is there anything else that you wanted to add to that too? Because I know we do have a lot of other things to talk about here, but anything in particular that you wanted to add to let people know?
I'm just going to say, please come out to the library. We have a wonderful Spanish collection, and so we'll be featuring those or movies, or it's just going to be, come to the library. There's a lot to offer our Spanish community, Spanish speakers.
So is it a lot of volunteers that help out?
Yes, it takes a village when it comes to the production that we, take on for programs. So we have our awesome volunteers, and we work closely with the Director of Volunteer Services at Gail Borden so that we can coordinate and have all the volunteers prepped and ready. And honestly, they bring the energy. They're just always so enthusiastic of giving back to the community in one way or another. They've been touched by what the library offers, and they're just wanting to be there to give back. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a growth in that with volunteers and as well as people coming as well to these events?
Yeah. I would say that the average attendance for our programs, it's peaked over 600 to 700, honestly, per program. I think that people just feel represented when you have cultural programs, especially for Elgin being almost 47% Hispanic, if not more. So it's also multi-generational. It's an opportunity to pass down traditions and language, and culture is universal. So not just for a Hispanic community, but it's an opportunity for all Elginites to come out and learn about their neighbors and support one another. So,
I love it. That's awesome. Again, preserving that history too and being proud of it and also celebrating it too. There's so many cool like with the music and it's definitely a fun celebration. So if you want to visit the website, it's galeborden.info/HHM is where you can find it, that information there. Now, we also